Hello again. I'm back again, this time to wish you all a happy Krishna Janmashtami, the birthday of Lord Krishna, who is the Yuga Purusha for this Yuga. And it's a very, very special day for all who believe and all the devout Hindus of this world. And the message of Lord Krishna to the world, as a Yuga Purusha, was very, very clear, and it is sort of summarized in his Gita, where he says yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati bharata. It means whenever there is justice is destroyed by criminals, so then he said that I create myself, I take incarnation in the form of human beings, in the form of the righteous people. For what? Abhyuthanam adharmasya. Abhyuthanam is to destroy the evildoer, destroy the criminals, destroy the corrupt, and destroy their accomplices. And paritranaya sadhunam, and to protect the just, the righteous, and the law-abiding people, who uphold their conscience and uphold dharma. If I have to believe a former CJI of India, even Supreme Court has got a constitutional conscience. It is this conscience which has to be upheld in a democracy. Otherwise, democracy is a failed democracy. And it is all the investigative agencies like police or the babus or the IPS officers or even the CBI has to uphold their duty. Honor, being honest to their own spines, and that's how a country progresses. If they fail in their duty, then there's no point having this democracy. It's a waste of time. It's a sham. Okay. So people lose faith in the whole system. So when was Gita spoken? I don't know. It should be more than 2000 years ago. Sadly, as India and Indians, we don't invest in research. We only invest in corruption, and we invest in big fat weddings, not in sports and research. And that's why we don't know the exact carbon dating of the Gita, when exactly these events happened, when it was the Gita was spoken. And again the same situation in the sports. Look at the largest, most populous country in the world, 1.5 billion. How many golds did we get in Olympics? Zero. How much our neighbors or enemies across the border, China, they got 40 plus silver medals, plus this one, hundreds of medals they get, and we are more populous than them, and we get 0 gold medals, or 6 medals in all total. So a bit of soul searching is needed. We can't live in our past, we have to live in the present, and you have to see what is wrong that we are doing. Why are we investing more in corruption, wedding, and fixing things? Everything is fixed. Everybody is sold for a price. Then real things like research or sports or the medicine or science and technology and education, which are the main things which will take the country to become a developed country, not investing in corruption and bench fixing and all kinds of fixation which happens, match fixing, that kind of a thing. It will only take the country backwards. So it's very, very important. And why did the battle of Mahabharata happen? The main reason was Draupadi Vastrapahara, that is molestation of the daughter of India. And and the Kauravas, who were on the side of adharma, were more powerful. We had 9 Akshoni Sainyas, and Krishna had only a very small army to defeat 9 Akshoni Sainyas. Some of them were his own army he had given to Duryodhana. So after thousands of years, India stands today again at the same crossroads, the moral crossroads, which led to the Mahabharata war. Here, as you all know, in Calcutta, in Arjikar Medical College and Hospital, a young doctor, 31-year-old female, a woman at work in the night, saving lives of people. She was gruesomely raped and murdered Evidence clearly shows that such gruesome murder can't be done by a single person. You can take it to any doctor in the world. He will laugh if you say that a single person did all these things. It is laughable. It's almost impossible. And the guy who's been arrested, he's not a Hulk. He's a lean guy, average guy, average Indian. He could not have done all those things. You don't need a forensic expert to tell this. It shows what is happening. A big cover-up. Same thing. Draupadi Vastrabharanam, today is done here in India, in Calcutta, and the whole Akshoni Sainyas of Duryodhana have gathered together to cover up, to suppress the facts, to mislead the judiciary. Yeah, this is exactly what is happening. So we have 21 eminent lawyers of this country, great country, supporting rapists and murderers, versus 4 lawyers who are supporting the victim and her parents. What a shame. Why? Why can't 21 eminent lawyers support the victim and their parents, and 4 lawyers support the criminals? Why it's lopsided? You can hide behind some kind of technical argument and say, so this is the technique, sir, this is the reason why we are doing that. But the country sees through your hypocrisy. The optics are very, very bad. I understand that around 50 lakhs rupees per day is being spent, public money is being spent by the government of one of the state, so to support these lawyers who stand today on the side of adharma, who stand today on the side of rapists and murderers. But they can't do the same thing for the victim. Big question mark. Where is the constitutional conscience today of these people who are supposed to be upholders of the law of this land? Where is their conscience? Is it sleeping? So I think this calls for a deep introspection, really. You can't cover in this day of honesty and social media. You can't cover up. You can only fool people so much. So I request all these 21 eminent lawyers who are representing the rapists and murderers to soul search, think again on this auspicious day and see if you've done the right decision. Yeah. Money, should it be the only criteria for you to represent injustice? So why should Indian judiciary in 2024 stand so strongly with adharma, with the murderers and rapists? Why not with the victims? Is a big question. Even the LOP, which is the leader of opposition party, the last government of India, Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, has asked his own party lawyer, saying, why are you representing rapists and murderers? It's completely against the conscience of the West Bengal people. Withdraw. Is 50 lakh rupees per day more important? That too being paid by the taxpayers' money. And sadly, this person happens to be the Supreme Court Bar Council president. And one way he says, I'm going to defend the rapists and murderers. Other way he says the victim needs justice. Which side are you? And he has passed the order, a illegal order, to the Bar Council of Supreme Court, being the president, and he has used the CJI's name. So as a president of a union, he can arm twist even the CJI, and the whole of Supreme Court Bar Association is up against this illegal order of this one particular lawyer who is trying to trivialize the whole thing, laughing in the Supreme Court about this gruesome murder. The same thing has happened to his family members, wife, daughter, daughter-in-law, a mother. Would he be laughing in the court? Would he be taking 50 lakhs and supporting? He has to think himself. And his whole team has to think. So think again, don't hide behind technical aspects. People can see through your colors. Stand on the right side of the law and justice. This is the day, you don't want to become adharmi and get eliminated. There is COVID, there is monkeypox coming, the third world war is going to come. and you will need people to save your lives. Okay, don't mess with them. They are the only people who present between you and Lord Emma. Okay, so look after them well, so that when you are there at their mercy, in their court, they will be favorable to you, not anti-favorable to you. So let's end this criminal Raj. Let us say Satyameva Jayate. At this rate, what's happening in India, we need a department for corruption, both at the national level and every state, because it looks like everybody supports corruption so much. Have a ministry for corruption. Why not? This is the way forward. At least do it openly. Let it not become like hashish, ganja, illegally under the table. Let it be open. Okay, so think about it, whether you want to drive the country towards having a ministry for corruption, both at national and state levels, or you want to do the right thing, make India a really developed country, so that Indians can, live in this world with their head held high, then head bent down, that we are a country of corrupt criminals. So let us soul search, and this Janmashtami day, let us walk on the path of Lord Krishna. Let us be true to our conscience. Accountability is 100% in this existence. You can't escape. You will be hit, and nobody will hit you. God is not going to hit you, punish you. You're going to punish yourself and hit yourself, and so miserably that you will regret, why the hell did I do all the nonsense that I've been doing as a Neta, as a Babu, as a judge, and all different roles, as a doctor perhaps. Accountability is 100%. The karma is accumulating, and karma is a bitch, it will come back. So on this auspicious day, let us do the right thing, right thought, right action, right outcome. Make our country a shining star in a gloomy world. Happy Janmashtami. Thank you very much.